Back at Extreme Sound. What's up?
What's going on? What's your name?
Camera.
Right?
Yeah.
Total with tax and everything was $70.07.
Unfortunately not. That has to go to be usually uses that Logic 7 system. Take it to the dealer.
They're tight, man. I cut them to where they fit in their part.
Okay, that's all I need. Appreciate it.
And I probably should take
I cleaned my box out and I wiped it down and then sawdust all over it.
Okay,
That's the best way to do it.
it's gonna blow out when I turn them on.
Need some help getting it out there.
What's that?
Need some help getting it out there.
Maybe. No, I got it. This it right here. Okay. In business. Make sure I got space. Picked up my freshly cut speaker box. Leaving Extreme Sound. Gonna head back to the house. Start putting everything in. So, plan on having everything done today. Should only take me a couple of hours. As long as I don't have any issues. See how it goes. All right, made it back home. Time to get to work. So actually, I'll pull the car up in the yard so I can work in the shade. Time to get to work. You ready, check? It's time to get to work. Alright. Start unpacking some stuff. Kit. Got a new Kenwood TV deck. Let's pick it back up. Gravity Warzone amp 6000. That thing huge. Performance box. first thing I'm gonna do, run these new wires and take the old ones out. Put the new ones in. RCA cords. Fuse. Remote wire. Extra fuse and connectors. Power wire, 0 gauge. Biggest one. Ground wire, 0 gauge.
Yay.
Speaker wire. Hopefully that's enough. All right. What's up? Alright, so the only wires that I actually got to run, RCA cords, remote wire, and my power wire. So I'm going to tape all these together, run them all at once, to save some time. Get it done a little bit faster. Hold this. Hold it. Yep, right. Hold it. Right there. Yep. No, let's hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Grab it. Thank you. Just like that. Ain't too pretty, but it'll do. So just untangle these. No. Back up. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I have 4 sets of wires ran through from my old system. So I'm going to just take 3 of them out right now, just so I can have space for the new ones. And then as I take the last one out, I'm going to tape the new wires to the old remote wire and just pull it through, so I don't have to worry about searching for it. So in order to do that, I'm gonna take this stuff out just so I ain't gotta worry about it being in the way. So all these pieces that the wires run under, I'm gonna take them all out, put them back later. This back seat should just come right out. Alright. And then I have all 4 of the wires coming in right through there. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out. Okay. So I want to make sure it's not pulling this one out, because I want to keep that to run a new wire. So you just there you go. And I should just be able to just pull them. Maybe. What's wrong? Got these wires ran so good, hard to get them out. So this centerpiece right here, just gonna pop it off the front, pop it off. This piece right here, pop it off. That one off. So once I got all that off, really just pull these wires up and they'll come right up. These are my wires that I had to my TV before it started acting up, so I'm gonna probably just cut them because I don't feel like taking it down. Just got these wires ran up under the flooring. So these two right here are ran. These two right here are ran to the back of the radio, and then my power wires ran directly to my battery. So I'm gonna do these two wires first. Stay a little bit easier, maybe. So I'm gonna throw all this stuff in the back. All right, move my sun visors. Pull the seat back, and then with this, all I gotta really do is just pull my carpet back, pull the flooring back, and on the wires. I got so much different stuff ran, it's kind of bunch of wires, but just pull these out because they're already disconnected, so I should just be able to just pull them out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. So just like that, RCA cable out, base knob for 2 systems ago actually, because I didn't even use this on the last one I had, but since I'm redoing everything, take this one out, that's out, leave my flooring up so that I can get the remote wire and run the new wires, and then come over here to the hood. I'm gonna disconnect this. Probably save this for just in case for a backup. And then my power wire, I have it ran through the firewall. Actually, no, I don't. It's actually ran through the door up here on the side. So I'm gonna keep that there for now because the power wire that I gotta put in, I'm gonna have to run it the same way, and I'm gonna trace it. So I'm gonna leave that there for now. And I'll start putting in, running the new wires. So let's get started with this. All right, so remote wire from the old system. All I'm gonna do is tape it to the new set of wires. Just tape it like so. Probably add a little bit more. Just like so. And before I run that, I'm gonna check this. Make sure this don't come in no extra wires. Yep. So just like I thought, glad I caught that. This is just like the base knob I took out from 2 systems ago. So this one actually came with one. So I can control it from the inside. So glad I caught that before I ran these wires. Now what I'm gonna just do is actually what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to run this backwards because I can't fit this through the back to the front. So I'll run that later because I have to run that from the front to the back. So now that I have a remote wire from the old system taped to my new wires, with the old wires, all I have to do is pull the remote wire right here, and all of these wires should just slide right along. So let me add a little bit of slack. Hopefully I can get this to come right through with no. All right, here we go. So what I ended up doing was just running the old remote wire backwards to the bigger hole just so I can pull it through because I couldn't get it without it. So now that that's ran through, I gotta unravel all of this and pull all of this through. So they can get where they need to go. I'm just gonna pull all of this through. Straighten it out a bit. This power wire is gonna get real stiff towards the end. But, you know, it's gonna have to unravel. Hopefully that's big enough, because I had a couple of power wires that wasn't long enough to fit, but so. Now that we got most of that ran through, I'm gonna just find the beginning right here, and I'm gonna just put it up front. So I no longer need this remote wire for now, at least not for all of these. So that old remote wire, which just ran right up here, I'm pull all the extra. If I can. Alright, it's the remote wire for the old system. And this is the new system. So I'm just run it first and tuck it later. So got that up there. I'm gonna run the wires to where they go real quick, and then I'll start hooking stuff up. So the power wire is going to the engine. So I'm gonna leave that separate. And then let's get this untangled. Okay. And then the RCA and the remote wire, I'm gonna run it to the back of the radio. What I'm gonna do is take the new wires to the old remote wire, just like so. And then I can just let me get some slack. So tape the new wires to the remote wire from the old system, and just pull it up through here. And just like that, the new wires is in the radio slot where it's supposed to be. So now I can take the old remote wire out completely and toss it in the trash. All right, now that I got the remote wire and the RCA wires ran and got them tucked for now, I'm gonna go ahead and open this bad boy, see if I can put it in. I might need an adapter, a different adapter than I have, so if so, then I'll have to finish this process later, but let's see what we got. Oh yeah, this is a new Kenwood deck. Comes with Apple Play, Android Auto, iPhone, bunch of other stuff. The main reason why I like Kenwood is because Kenwood comes with USB import, and with me having a TV deck, I can put anywhere from 300 to 500 videos on a flash drive, which thought it was in here. Maybe I took it in. So with a Kenwood deck, I can hook up a flash drive with 400 or 500 videos on it, and don't have to worry about listening to the same old songs every 20 minutes or so. It usually takes me about a week or two just to cycle through the whole list. There's so many videos, and I don't really drive this car that much. So I guess I'll find a flash drive later. I don't remember where I put it. So now, next step is seeing if I can install this. So let's see what it's looking like. All right, so this is old adapter, which probably, actually I will need this. So this is the adapter I need. So this adapter goes to the car right here. And I gotta match these wires with the wires that comes with the deck, which is these right here. Sometimes the colors don't always match up, so I'm gonna go ahead and connect these real quick and then I'll be back. All right, so I got all the wires connected to the adapter. So I'm gonna hook everything up and see if I can get it to come on. This adapter goes to the car. All right. This is the new Kenwood deck. Ooh, it's nice. A little bit different than what I used to have, but that's nice. So for now, I am just going to hook up the just the main switch. All right, and I'm gonna hook up the radio wire just to test the sound. All right. All right, so got everything hooked up. All right, let's test it out. Uh-oh. That's good news. Alrighty, so I'm gonna do this stuff later because I might have to disconnect it to finish installing it. So I'm just hit finish. Agree. We got sound. That's more good news. So hit the radio. See if I can go to a station. 101.1 is the hip hop station in Cincinnati, so that's what I'm gonna go to. Uh-oh. All right, we got sound. So that lets me know that as of right now, everything should be hooked up properly. So now I can work on installing everything else and get everything finalized. All right, so now that I got the wires hooked up and they working, I'm gonna run the rest of these wires. This came with the Kenwood deck. I honestly don't even know what this is yet, but I'm gonna just run it and figure it out later. Like it goes right here. And I'll need a screwdriver to finish doing that. Antenna is plugged in. And then this right here is the main reason why I get Kenwood decks, because of the USB, so that once I find my flash drive that's somewhere in this car, it's already got about 350 songs, videos from YouTube already on there, so hopefully it takes the same format, and then I can just add videos to it. So I'm gonna run the USB cord down to the driver's side like I did before and pull it down. So I'm gonna run the rest of these wires, USB, whatever this is, and then my microphone, and then I'll be back. All right, so I got the extra wires ran, USB input Once I get a USB in there, I'm gonna tuck it behind the cup holder where you can't even see it. I got the mic, ran, and wire tucks for that. And then I found out this was a GPS sensor or something, so I'm gonna find somewhere to mount that on the front. Don't know where yet, but I'm just gonna leave it up here for now. So all of the wires are still hooked up. Next I gotta do is hook up my subs. Before I do that, I'm gonna finish running the power wire that I have yet to do. So I got enough slack for the remote wire, RCA cables, and then this giant power wire. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna put the amp at. If it's enough room, I might put it on top of the speaker like I did the last time. But as before, sometimes it rub up against certain parts of the trunk, and as you can see, the paint scratching off. So I might have to mount it somewhere back here, but I'll figure that out once I get to that part. So now just gotta finish running the power wire, run it the same way I did the last one. So I'm gonna run it up here. Replace it with this blue one. That's the old one. And once I get it ran, then I'll start on working on the subs. Just like that. Got the wire, power wire to the engine. I'm gonna tuck the wire to see how much slack I got. It's just big enough. I got that ran, I can take out the whole power wire and all that stuff. This is the old fuse that I had. I'm just gonna take it out, keep it as a backup, and put a new fuse in that came with the new wiring kit. Alright. Yeah. Might keep this. All of these old wires to the old system, trash. All right, now it's time to wire the speakers. That's a beautiful, beautiful man. And that's what you call an amp.
I know it's yours, but can mommy have some? Yeah, you did leave that. You go got that stuff out here?
one speaker wire. Bring this box in the house, it's starting to rain. I don't know what's this fish is gonna be heavy as hell. Let's get these in the house. Alright, y'all, it's about to rain, so we're gonna finish this tomorrow.